My dear students, excretory products and elimination. The topic is the regulation of kidney functions. How do the kidneys function? This is the topic for our discussion today. The functioning of kidneys is effectively monitored and regulated by hormonal feedback. There is a hormonal feedback by which the kidneys function. These hormonal feedback involve the secretions from number one, the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is the lower part of the hindbrain. One more is there, that is pituitary, or what we call as the master gland, pituitary gland, or hypophyses. It also has some hormones which can control the quantity and the quality of the urine, and the juxtaglomerular apparatus. Juxtaglomerular apparatus that has also say in the production of in the kidney functions, and to a certain extent the heart too has an important role in the regulation of kidney functions. The vertebrate kidney is very flexible in its functioning. It excretes large quantities of dilute urine when water is abundant in the body tissues and small amounts of concentrated urine when body tissues are short of water. Subsequently, the production quantity of the urine depends whenever there is excess quantity of water, there is excess urine. Whenever there is scarcity of water in the body, there is scarce urine. The regulation of water and solute contents of the body fluids by the kidneys is called as osmoregulation. By this regulation in the kidneys, there is maintenance of salt and water in the whole body. Change in blood volume, body fluid volume, and ionic concentration activate the osmoreceptors in the body. Excessive loss of fluid from the body activates the receptors. As a result, the hypothalamus is stimulated to release ADH. This is called as antidiuretic hormone. This antidiuretic hormone secreted by the hypothalamus portion of the brain is very helpful in the production mechanism and control of urine production. This hypothalamus is stimulated to release ADH from the posterior pituitary. ADH facilitates water absorption. This helps water reabsorption, as this helps in the less production of urine. It helps in the water absorption. That water is again put into the bloodstream. An increase in body fluid volume, however, can switch off the osmoreceptors and suppress the ADH release. That is why if there is increase in body volume, the excess urine is produced. Excess of water in the body fluids affects us in two ways. Whenever there is excess water in the body, it affects us in two ways. It lowers the osmotic pressure of the blood and increase the volume of the blood. Whenever there is excess of water, if the volume of the body fluids increases above normal due to excess of water, glomerular filtration increases due to increase in blood pressure in the glomerulus. Whenever there is increase in blood pressure in the glomerulus due to excess water conditions, it lowers the osmotic pressure of the blood and increase the volume of the blood. Whenever there is shortage of water, if the volume of the body fluids falls below normal, as in excessive bleeding, profuse sweating due to heavy muscular work or high temperature, prolonged delay in fluid intake, glomerular filtration slows down due to decrease in blood pressure and filtration pressure in the glomerular capillaries. Whenever there is profuse sweating means excess sweating. It has also the say due to the reason, but whenever there is muscular work or high temperature, it is there due to the prolonged delay in fluid intake. whenever there is delay in fluid intake or loss of fluid intake, glomerular filtration slows down. Whenever this glomerular filtration slows down, the urine production is low. This is how do the hormones affect the urine production. But so far the effect of alcohol is concerned, alcohol decreases the level of vasopressin. This lowers reabsorption of water and increases loss of water in urine. Therefore, beverages having high content of alcohol cause excessive urination and dehydration. That is why whenever there is excessive intake of alcohol, there is excessive urination and dehydration. These should not be taken after physical activity involving much sweating. This is all about what we call as the regulation of concentration of body fluids and the role of hormones in the regulation of kidney functions. That's all for today.